Witty, Smitty News. Y'all already know, man. It's DNA, aka the PG Killer, aka Mr. Get Him the Fuck Out of Here. 1/6 of that NWX, Montreal. Y'all already know.
Christian Smith, Witty Smitty News, joined with the boy Krome, live in Montreal. Just had a fire battle with DNA. How you think that went?
It went well. I'm not gonna call it now because I don't remember anything about the battle. I know we both got good reaction. I had a little slip up in my round, which I'm a bit disappointed about, but I think on camera, I probably had better material. He probably punched more than I did. I think it'll be debatable on camera, to be honest. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the outcome. I had fun. I think he liked the battle and he took it really serious. So.
Yeah, no, he definitely took that very serious.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying to you. I think that's better for you almost, that he took it that serious for it to look that way. Because I mean, you know, with him sometimes he'll come in and freestyle
half the battle.
But I think a lot of that was written, like the Subban stuff.
It was all, yeah. I mean, he had a freestyle at the end. His last bar was a freestyle bar.
Which was dope too.
Which was good, yeah. Which would actually landed good. And I knew that was, as soon as that guy came, I knew that was going to happen. But, yeah, he really took it serious. I think that, I'm proud of that. I mean, he felt threatened to some degree. So, no, man, it was dope. I had a great time and it's just up from here, man. So
that's your first one-round battle?
Yeah.
How was it writing for that compared to writing for 3 rounds, or you kind of just write the same way for it?
It's different. Well, the writing process is not really different. The rehearsing process was a bit harder for me because I always rehearse my rounds individually, so it's easier for me to get a grasp and get to know them by heart. I had like a 4.5 minute round. It was a bit harder for me to, you know, get it flawlessly first take, but you know what? I like 1-round battles, to be honest. I think if we could get another big name down here to do like a 1-rounder, I would be up for it because now I know what to do, what not to do. He got to go second, which kind of gave him that little time to think of a rebuttal, think of that last line that he said. But overall, man, it was really, I enjoyed it. It was my first 1-rounder, but I enjoyed it, man.
So that's only your 8th battle?
Yeah.
And you battled DNA?
Yeah.
So where do you go from here?
Possibly World Dom. So I can't talk about that right now, but I'm hoping it'll be something on World Dom. And if not, you know, I'm really hoping to get back out in Toronto, get myself the next battle there. I know Gully's pushing hard to get me some good matchups down there, so I'm gonna try to stick with that. But I also know Feezy here in Montreal wants to keep bringing down bigger names. He's talking about, can't get into that either, but he's talking about other big names, really big names that you might want to bring down. So I'm just hyped, you know.
No, honestly, this is my first time at a battle rap event in Montreal, and the crowd here is crazy.
Oh yeah,
like it's live here, man. It reminds me exactly like a GZ. Maybe I think there might have even been a couple more people here than the last couple GZs, or about the exact same.
The last GZs there was more people here than the last GZs I've been to. I've only been to 2-3 GZ events, so I can't talk.
Like it was crazy here today.
Yeah, well, it was the biggest battle rap event we've ever had in Montreal. I don't think any battle rap event in Montreal ever had that many people at it. So, and I mean, DNA was there, so it's for a good reason. A lot of people came out to see DNA. But yeah, man, it was a big crowd, and we're hoping we could keep getting those crowds
the momentum
for further
going.
events.
Yeah. So I want to just touch on your beginning a bit. You only started a year ago, 2015, first battle, Suicidal Clips. Is that your actual first battle or just first on a league?
It was my, well, you know, everybody who raps is battle rap their friends.
In high school or something,
exactly. But I used to, there's an online battle league called Bars Battle League. The owner of that league, Tom Bland, is a good buddy of mine. I was doing online battles for a while, and I was doing really good in those online battles, so I figured, you know, let's give it a shot. DMS was having their first battle, so I'm like, you know what, let's try it out.
So what was it that got you into battling? First battle you watched?
To be honest, I got into battling watching Disaster versus Cannabis. So I was late. I mean, I had seen other battles. I seen like the old Smack battles. Like I seen a couple battles, but my first battle that really got me into battle rapping, that made me want to battle rap, was Disaster versus Cannabis, because I was a fan of Cannabis. I was going into that battle like, yo, Cannabis is gonna kill this guy Disaster, who I never heard of, and he got completely annihilated.
Yeah, he got his boots smoked.
Blew my mind. I was, you know. And I think the second battle I ever watched was DNA versus Disaster, part 1, which makes this DNA battle even bigger for me. You know, it made it a lot more fun to do. So I think it's really that Disaster versus Cannabis battle that got me wanting to do this. You know, like I got it from that, I think.
So you've also battled on GZ, we already mentioned. You battled GG Perspectives. You notice a major difference in the crowd in Montreal compared to Toronto or Detroit? Because you battled GG in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
So you notice some major differences in the crowds?
Well, I hate to use that word, but fans are more seasoned in Toronto or in Detroit. Tonight's a good example. I feel like some of my better material got reaction, but not the type of reaction
that a couple
it could have warranted in comparison to like a Comcast bar, Chromecast bar, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like some stuff would have been better received maybe in Toronto or in Detroit, but I came into this battle knowing that. But I think that's the main difference probably from the crowds here are very hyped. They want to react, but they'll react almost to anything.
Yeah.
They can't really gauge what's a good bar and what's a great bar. It's just as long as you're doing bars, it's fine, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's pretty much the main difference.
So you're 4-0 in judge battles. Psychosis, Joe and I recently had a judge battle, of course. GZ through the judged event. You think more battles should start being judged again, or keep it at promo?
Yes and no. I'm a fan of judged battles sometimes. It's just, I've seen so many bad decisions being given that it's just Aftershock and DDS.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible.
DDSS it broke my heart. Like,
you were there live for Uno and N-Pose, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think won that?
I can't call it. To be honest, I didn't even rewatch it. I don't think it was a good battle.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of M-Pose. You know, it's not a diss to him at all. I just don't think it was a great battle.
Yeah,
it was a bit lackluster. So I didn't really care to call it in the building. I know some people think Uno got that, but I don't know, man. I didn't really care to judge that battle because to me it was lackluster. And it was tight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody got bodied or anybody did extremely well. But yeah, it's things like Aftershock and DDSS. To me, that was a clear Aftershock win, 2-1, maybe 3-0. And not to take anything away from DDSS, I know I feel like an asshole just talking shit, but I just feel like, you know what I mean? I think he knew he lost that battle too. So at the end of the day, I mean, Aftershock put $500 on the battle. So, you know, yes, judge battles makes it fun because you know both guys are going to show up. But at the same time, it could be really demoralizing for the person that loses if they shouldn't have lost. So, I don't know. I'm like kind of on the fence, you know what I mean? I'm kind of on the fence about that. I'll do judged battles. I'm down for that. But it's just, I think not judging battles lets people debate about it. Gives it more replay value.
Yeah.
People will want to rewatch it more than once to see.
It adds something to the culture.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people won't even watch, like, if this DNA battle was judged and somebody said DNA won. A lot of DNA fans won't even watch the battle. Or a lot of people that wanted to see who's this guy Krome. Oh, well, DNA won and he probably didn't try. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about it.
So final question. What's your end goal for this shit? You want to get KOTD main stage, GZ title, KOTD title. Which... 5 years from now, where do you want to say the biggest thing you did was?
I want a main event a Blackout card because Blackout was my first. Blackout was my first pay-per-view I ever bought for Battle Rap, and I think that's kind of my goal. To main event a Blackout card would be crazy for me. But I don't really have any expectations. I do this for fun, man. Like I have a full-time job. I work like 50 hours a week. You know what I mean? Like. I'm not trying to make a career out of this. I'm not trying to, but people like it. I'm doing good so far. So I'm going to keep doing it as long as it could take me places. I'd like to travel. That's also one thing, you know, if I could get invited out to Cali, or I'd like to travel through Battle Rap, but I don't really have any expectations or any set goals. I'm just riding. Like a year ago, you would have asked me where were you going to be in Battle Rap. I would have told you, well, maybe I'll have a GZ by then.
And now you're here battling DNA.
You know what I mean? So I don't have any expectations, but I'm just gonna keep going with the flow, man. See what it takes me.
Witty Smitty News, the boy Krome. Where can they find you on social media and all that? Twitter.
514 Krome. It's Krome with a K, Krome, or Krome 514, depending. Snapchat and Instagram are different. I don't really do the Twitter shit. I will get on Twitter soon. Everybody's been telling me to get on Twitter. But for now, you can catch me on Instagram. You can catch me on Snapchat, Krome504.
We out.